Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Taurus, I'm going to do a general reading for you. It's general, so it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended to this video. And the link to the extended is the top of the description within this video. So, Taurus, we're going to start with my Energy Oracle deck. We are going to look at your current and future energies. And then I'm going to get into my Heaven and Earth Tarot. I'm going to look even deeper into your current and future energies. And then I have my teeny tiny modern day witch, something like that, tarot deck, to clarify and look even deeper. Are you ready, Taurus? Let's get started. Wow. All right, you've got the 5th chakra. Wanting to speak, wanting to be heard, wanting to talk, wanting to communicate, presently, in the future. It almost seemed like really wanting to as well. That really came out. In the future, you have, what could it be? In the future, you have walking away. So maybe you want to voice something that you want to bring an end to, something that you want to exit from, something that you want to leave. You have the 5th chakra. So you want to speak, you want to be heard, you want to voice something, you want to express something, and you have walking away. I almost feel like I don't need to pull out any tarot cards for what's going on with you, Taurus. Wow, you have the World at the bottom. Like, you are ready to close off a cycle here. You are ready to explore new avenues, right? Because walking away, she's leaving sort of like a garden area. She's leaving an area that at some point, I guess, it could have been very fulfilling. It could have been very fruitful. But going out into the unknown, you know what I like about this gate right now? I'm really being drawn to the fact that she's walking out into bright light. So it doesn't feel like you're walking into a deep, dark abyss. It might even feel somehow empowering in the future, walking away and going into a new beginning. It's like, oh, too, look at the world. I've never noticed that so much before, that half of the world, half of the globe, that this person, almost like it looks like a hermit standing in that robe, is standing on the dock on the wharf, and half of the world is in dark, and then the other half is lit up. So it's kind of like walking from a dark place into a place of illumination, into a brighter day, a more positive cycle for you, and closing off maybe something that's been a negative cycle. It does feel like where you're going to be taking yourself is much more positive than where you are now or where you've been. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. So, oh, four cards. All right, we're going to take 4. I already know what the first card is because I crushed it in Capricorn's reading and I can see the wrinkles. It is the 8 of Swords. It is the 8 of Swords. What is this called? Shortened force. Shortened force. So your force is shortened. You're feeling like confined, constrained. Something's making you feel held back and unable to move forward. Oh. Wow. That's a really interesting combination. All right, now over here in the future. Oh, wow. I really like this, Taurus. Wow, you have the King of Swords. I'm hearing like you're about to bring justice for yourself. You're about to somehow bring justice for yourself with the King of Swords. I don't normally get that message with him, but I'm hearing that. So look at, you have currently with the 5th chakra, you have the 8 of Swords. You have the 9 of Wands, great strength. You have the 3 of Swords. and it's called sorrow. Well, that would make sense. And then you have material gain. It's the 9 of Pentacles. It looks an awful lot like currently, Taurus, you are, you want to speak out or take some sort of verbal action. I don't know if you're bringing some sort of proper justice in here with the King of Swords. Something is very clear. I mean, when the King of Swords is speaking, it's fact and it's straight and it's narrow and there's no really deviation from the message. So your message is pretty clear here. The message that I see you having is that something, oh, one of the finches came to my feet. Something has in your life made you feel very confined, very exhausted, defeated, sorrowful, sad, pain. Like it's difficult energy. I think it's beautiful right now. All these birds have just come in. I've got this big purple finch has just come in to the feeder, and there's a mourning dove on the railing. They've all these birds have all come in all of a sudden. Really nice birds. Comfort, they're not fighting at all. Well, that's nice. But look, this is kind of like a sense of tranquility. I think, but it's also very independent energy. All of this looks very independent, to be honest. There's nobody else in any of these cards. They're all very singular. So this is all very independent energy. Look at theirs, but this is surrounded by angels and cherubs. I never really noticed that before. Oh, there's even something in the background. Like, it's really subtle. I don't even think the camera would pick it up. So whatever this King of Swords represents to you, some sort of truth and clarity and justice, it's divinely guided. There will be divine guidance around this, whatever it is that's to be spoken, some sort of truth to be expressed. And it looks an awful lot like if you've been carrying your weight in something here, you've been carrying more than your own weight. I'm surprised the Ten of Wands isn't here. It might even come out as a clarifier, but I also see this figure as having turned their back on all of that. Turning your back on that. So it does seem like currently, I don't even know that you're feeling like you're in this energy. This 8 of Swords, this 9 of Wands, this 3 of Swords. It's kind of like turning your back and focusing on other things. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. She has a little bird on her hand. Like just focusing on the beautiful things that you can in your life. Building your own independence, building your own sovereignty, building your own stability, creating your own happy little world outside of something that has really confined and constrained you. Now, the walking away, this is nice. What a transformation of energy too. Like all of these cards are very dark and gray. Well, the whole thing is for the most part monochromatic except a splash of color here and there. But you have the 6 of Swords. So you're going in a new direction. You're going through a gate here. You have the Hanged Man, about to have a whole new perspective. I do feel like too, the Hangman to me represents like walking onto the other side of a gate. Because once you get onto the other side, you see everything so differently now. The Sun, there's that bright light through the gate. And then you have the Princess of Pentacles. It's a really sort of beautiful energy because it's simple. It's very simple. It's kind of starting from scratch. What I like it is there's finding like a forest, maybe finding a new path for yourself. Like you could represent that. Like she's in the woods. She's found a new trail or a new forest. But the light is glowing around her. It's almost like the dawn of a new day. It's not like here where it feels like, you know, the sun can't come through and all of this cloud and all of this gray and all of this sorrow and pain, like the sun just can't come through there. And even in this, again, it's like this cloudy energy is still sitting around. I feel like, oh, yes, because the King of Swords has the sun. He's burning, the sun is burning through the cloud. And you have the sun over here in the future. The sun is coming up. The sun is coming up over the horizon. Taurus, the sun is coming up over the horizon for you. The King of Swords, it's almost like whatever this truth is that this King of Swords brings, or it's the way you express something or how you handle a situation in your life, or Speak your truth about it. It burns through any fogginess. It burns through any delusions. It burns through cloud. It burns through anything that could be blocking you from finding what really brings you happiness. Finding a new path here, a new path of hope. That's how this card feels. It's like a new path of hope because the sun is still, she's in the woods, so there's still some things you got to figure out and learn. It's the Princess of Pentacles, like the Page of Pentacles. So you're learning as you go. You're going to be learning as you go. You're going to be taking each step, you know, cautiously and carefully, and learn what you can from each one of those steps. But the sun surrounds you. The sun is stronger than the clouds in this energy in the future. The dawn of a new day. That's what that looks like. Look at this split. You have justice and the devil. What was I talking about? This King of Swords with justice. The devil feels very much like that, like a cloudy, foggy, dark, dreary. Yeah, that's what this energy over here is like, dark and dreary. We'll do one more and we're going to clarify. I'm going to go right to this King of Swords because this is the energy where, like, this outside of the sun itself, this is the only card where the sun is completely clear. And it's, you know, if you've had like some kind of foggy, rainy days and all of a sudden the sun breaks through and it burns off, like it can burn off the humidity, it can burn off the moisture in the air, the fog, all of that, the cloud cover, it's got like that power. So this King of Swords, what is this King of Swords? Boy, it's fire. It's fire. It is utilizing fire to burn through a bad situation. You have the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. See, the fire. It's wow. It's like, because the swords, there's something that's hidden, something is not truthful, something is could perhaps be sneaky or manipulative. I mean, this is a really controlling, yucky energy over here. And just like using the strength of fire. So using the strength of will, and nothing else will stop this. And that is where the swords become clear. Transforming a Seven of Swords into the King of Swords. It's not much clearer than this. And it's just leading by example, taking the bull by the horns and doing what you need to do with it. So that's good. Okay, fifth chakra. Fifth chakra for Taurus. Fifth chakra. The Six of Wands. Look at, you're about to voice your victory. Whatever you're about to voice is going to give you victory. I love that. I don't even need to ask anything else. Whatever it is that you need to speak about, that you need to make clear, that you need to take action on, it's going to bring you victory. It's so clear here. I don't even want to look at this energy. I think you've put it behind you. Look at this. Like, this one dude is completely blindfolded. And then the other one is just, you know, one half is blindfolded. One eye is peeking out. And then here, it's almost like just too painful to see what is around you, what is going on. You can only be self-contained. So what is this Nine of Pentacles? What does this really represent for you? The Nine of Pentacles. You have worked your way through a very, it seems like a very toxic, manipulative, constraining karmic cycle, and you've earned your badge of freedom. Yeah. Look at that. The Devil and the Strength card. If there was a block, you found a way through it. If there was an obstacle that could not be moved, Taurus, you focused on something else that could be moved, that you could get movement in. You built yourself where you could, and you tried not to focus on what you couldn't control. But it feels like right now you're about to take control over everything. Oh God, Taurus. Because I think I read once that the zodiac sign most represented by dictators was Taurus. I say that with kindness. My son is a Taurus, so I see that. So anyway, yeah, well, so you're about to make a major change in your life. Things are changing. What seemed like it was completely blocked off to you in the past is now open. And you've likely shown some sort of patience in this. You've focused on where you could create growth in your life. And in doing that, you didn't play the devil's game. Oh, that's what this is. You didn't play the devil's game. So you won. You won. You're about to win. Walking away. The Eight of Pentacles. What is this? Is this something new or something that you've put the work in and you're not doing it anymore? You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. I feel like it's a bit like making a decision with the Two of Swords. Do you put work in this? Or do you, this is almost like finding your own strength though, with the King of Pentacles sitting here. Truly, really finding your own strength. I'm hearing your own habitat. Maybe, I mean, maybe we could take that literally, because the King of Swords, I mean, he's got his castle in the background. Maybe it is your own habitat. Could be your own home. It could be your own workspace. There's something here that you are, I feel this is more about what you're walking into. And that would make sense, because really you're walking away from all of this. And I've already explained it. And this is all like great possibilities. I think if anything, you're going to put the work in and you're not really sure exactly, like going on to your new path, making some sort of new choice here for yourself. You're not going to know exactly how to get to the new habitat. Oh no, the new habitat. But that, I think that will be found on this path here with the Princess of Pentacles. So let's look at all of this. Well, I don't have to look at all of it. The Six of Swords is very self-explanatory. You're going in a new direction here. You're allowing Spirit to guide you in a new place. You're getting out of turbulent waters and into calmer waters. That is really, that's a phrase I haven't used for the Six of Swords in a long time. But it is a very common expression of it. Going from like troubled waters to calm waters. And when you get to the calm waters, you can finally have a new perspective. Maybe not everything in life will look like a catastrophe or a potential catastrophe. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Because from this perspective, everything really could look like a potential catastrophe. So the Hanged Man. The Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. You still have some choices. You still have some choices to make here in the future about how you want to invest in things. You're going to take a step back and you're going to think about it. And you very may be pulling away emotionally from certain things. You may be pulling away emotionally completely from whatever this is, because the King of Swords is what's coming out here. Yeah, I don't see any cups, right? Like I don't see any emotions connected in this. This is very clear. The Sun. The Sun. You downright own your path and nobody taking you off it. The Emperor and the Ace of Swords. So there's your new truth. That is a very powerful pull. The Sun, the Emperor, and the Ace of Swords. Like you are the one in charge of your destiny. I just kind of see that with that scroll at his feet and the rune symbols. Are those rune symbols? No, those look like zodiac symbols. Like, that would make so much more sense. Like astrologically. This is something that's been kind of coming out. Bleeding out what was very strong in Aquarius. But it's a little bit, this is almost like a little bit like, it's actually a little bit like Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. So interesting. Because it's like, it's carving your own destiny. Like making a choice, following your soul's calling here. What is it that your soul is really calling you to do? And doing that. And then Spirit's like, bam, we're in alignment. Let's go. 6 of Swords. And with this Sun and the Emperor and the Ace of Swords, this is your truth. This is your new beginning. This is your new truth. This is your new path. And Pisces, this is like coming out of troubled waters into calm waters right here. And then Aries making a very clear decision. Like something is very clear with that King of Swords. So it's kind of funny how all of it bleeds through a bit. The Princess of Pentacles. The Princess of Pentacles. I like it. Anything else with it? The Princess of Pentacles. Oh, look. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. You are moving into a brand new cycle, a brand new energy. Like your circumstances are changing. You're going towards things that like warm your heart, things that could have to do with certain new soulmate connections, and going like step by step. This is like actually taking it at the right pace, going from the Princess of Pentacles, the Page, into the Page, or into the Knight of Pentacles. Because where you're trying to move to is this. You're trying to find this for yourself, trying to find your truest, strongest self in your most stable, abundant situation for you, or habitat. So taking it step by step and doing what you need to do along the way, but your path will be clear. You will see so much clearly than you have before. The 6 of Wands and the 5, oh wait, no, there's 3. Oh, okay, this is a good heads up, your bottom here, the underline, so your bottom. The 7 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Okay, whatever this is, like you are breaking through something that's difficult. You may get some sort of pushback on it with the 7 of Wands. You may get a bit of pushback. You just go, you cut right through it. You cut right through it, and if something has to end in a way that doesn't seem like it's the best way to end it, it kind of seems to me like it's definitely the best thing for you, because this isn't good. Like if this is about ending this, and someone wants to give you a pushback on that, I give them the old finger. That's what I would do. I would give them the old finger and say, well, I'm sorry. Because if this is not nice, this isn't a good energy. Shit. With the devil too. If anyone wants to push back on you, releasing yourself from that, yeah, well, I think we all know who needs the finger there. So, you know, don't hesitate with that. You know, you shouldn't overuse it, because it is an important message to send at the right time, in the right place, when it's appropriate. I think it would be appropriate in this circumstance, Taurus. So, my dear bovine babies, that's what I got for you. I'm going to go do the extended. I'm going to look at specific advice for you and potential outcomes should you follow the advice. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.